It's your Mad Real director, Chris Moss, back once again. Welcome to the non-spoiler review of Sonic. Should you believe the hype? You know that you're hearing good reviews. Maybe you've heard a few people say they didn't like it too much or the graphics didn't look all that great. Who should you believe? What should you believe? Well, let's talk about it right now. Believe the hype. I love this movie. I know the trailers looked a little iffy. I know the first design of Sonic they released was just utter garbage. I know that normally movie adaptations of video games are complete and utter garbage. Complete and utter garbage. Hot trash. Doom with The Rock was hot trash. Assassin's Creed was hot trash. I just, it's like a curse with video game movies. They just typically don't work out. But Sonic does he does the unthinkable. He does what seemed impossible. Even though some people probably don't like this movie, but whatever. I love this movie. I had a great time. I'm not the biggest Sonic fan. I am a Sonic fan, but I think I fall in the category of casual only because as a kid I could never ever beat his games, and so I feel a little salty about that. Even to this day, I can't beat his games, but him and Crash Bandicoot, I can't do it. But whatever. Not too many cons for me with this movie, other than the compositing in this movie is obvious. And if you don't know what compositing is, it's when you go to edit a movie. You have Sonic, the CGI character, and then you have the background with the live action characters. Compositing is just layering, like basically putting Sonic in the scene with the other characters so he can interact or whatever. Yeah, there's just some moments where it stood out to me, but nothing too bad. It didn't take me out of the movie. It didn't ruin the movie for me. But if I had to pick a con, that would be it. I know in the bar scene, and this scene is in the trailer, so no spoilers. When he tries to crack the bottle on a guy's head, it's just, when you look at it on the big screen in the movie theater, it's like, ooh, yeah. But hey, maybe because they had to go back in and redo the design, maybe they had to rush it a little bit and the compositing just was rushed. But whatever. Other than that, I love the story. Jim Carrey was amazing. He killed every scene he was in. Him and Sonic, like the chemistry between Jim Carrey and Sonic, amazing. I know one of my biggest fears was, as with Transformers and with like the Godzilla movies, will the humans be the weak point in this movie? No, they wasn't. I have to admit, I enjoyed, like, everybody in this movie killed their roles. Everybody was funny. The movie had heart. It exceeded all my expectations. And honestly, I highly, highly recommend going to go see Sonic. If you're having your doubts, believe the hype. I know it's like at a 67% critic score, and I think it's like at a 94% audience score. So, I picked to go see Sonic over Fantasy Island, which normally, anytime, no matter the movie, if it opens up against a horror movie, my motto is horror movies over everything. But a gut feeling told me Fantasy Island was going to be trash. Go see Sonic, which I did go see Sonic, and I looked at the reviews for Fantasy Island. Utter garbage. I haven't seen the movie. I don't even think I am. But yeah, I'm happy with my decision. If you haven't seen Sonic, I highly recommend it. It's funny. Vintage Jim Carrey is back. Hardcore fans, you're gonna love it. Oh, mid-credit scene. Technically, there's two, but I don't know. A lot of people count the first end credit scene, but to me, the scene happened right before the credits started rolling. So to me, I don't count it as an after credit scene because it happened before the credits roll. But that's neither here nor there. There's two mid credit scenes. I'm not gonna say what they are You'll know him when you see him. All I gotta say, I hopefully the box office kills so we can get a sequel. I would love to see that. Also, the guy who directed this, Jeff Fowler, this was his first time directing a movie ever. So, hey, props and shout out to Jeff. You did an amazing job with Sonic. You blew my expectations and a lot of 94% of the audience's expectations out of the water. And I know that I'm pretty sure as a first time director taking on a property like Sonic, that's a lot of pressure on your shoulders because one, it's a video game movie, which like I said, video game movies are typically hot trash. And then you have the fact that you have Sonic fans. It's Sonic. He's a beloved, franchise. So, hey, you had the pressure was there and you delivered, man. So props to you. Kudos to Sega and everybody involved. I have to say I highly recommend this movie and I really enjoyed it. I got almost forgot the score. 8 out of 10. I give Sonic an 8 out of 10 only because, like I said, the compositing in it was obvious, and yeah, and I knocked off another point because of that first design, which to me, why did you guys even do that? My friend mentioned maybe it was a marketing thing, like maybe they messed up Sonic's design on purpose just to get the hype up, which is believable. But I just don't think it should have been done in the first place. But also, I didn't know the director. This was his first time directing, so maybe he was trying to do something a little different and it didn't go over too well, so he went back and corrected it. But hey, like I said, kudos, props, shout out to Jeff Fowler for directing this. Couldn't have been easy, but making a movie is never easy. But it's all there, and hopefully, Jeff, you come back for the sequel because I already know it's going to be a sequel. I looked at the box office earlier today. I think it's at, last I checked, it was around 55 million. And it's only Saturday. We still got Saturday, Sunday, Monday to go. So trust me, this movie's going to do fine in the box office. We're going to get a sequel. I can't wait. 8 out of 10 for me. Go see it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the support. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.